We're recording. Okay, just inform everyone that for the purpose of maintaining records, this meeting will be recorded. Do we have to read the welcome to country again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, no dramas. Thank you. Council would like to respectfully acknowledge the local Aboriginal people who are the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which this meeting takes place.
Thank you. Oh, so this is the Finance and Governance Advisory Committee meeting on the 10th of February. We have a business paper. Are there any apologies? We have Councillor McNeil. I think other than that, we've got a full house. So Councillor McNeil, the only apology.
I don't think Councillor McNeil was on this committee.
Huh?
I don't think Councillor McNeil was on this committee.
Yeah, no, it's it. So yeah, right. My apologies. Well, you're right. But so there's no apologies. We'll just keep on moving. Confirmation minutes of the previous meeting. Do I have a proposer and a seconder? Councillor Morris, Councillor Barry. Any discussion?
No.
Okay, I put the motion. Confirmation of the minutes of the previous meeting. All those in favour, raise your arm, please. They're unanimous of those on the committee. Disclosure of any pecuniary or non-pecuniary interests. Is anyone, starting on my left, anyone have any pecuniary or non-pecuniary interests? No one has a pecuniary or non-pecuniary interest. We've already discussed business arising. Gets us to business 6.1, which will be a award of sponsorship for the Muswellbrook Golf Club Mayor's Cup. I would like to note the recommendation has changed slightly. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee approves sponsorship of 2,000 to the Muswellbrook Golf for the running of the 2026 Mayor's Cup. Do I have a proposer and a seconder?
Sorry, just clarification. So it's not for prize money.
No, it is for the
running.
It's for the operation of the cup. But helping fund the operation of the cup.
Thank you. I'll have you move that.
Councillor Morris, have a seconder. Councillor Mahajan, any discussion? Thank you for the clarification, Councillor Morris. Put the motion. All those in favour, raise your hand. Declare it unanimous for those on the committee. 6.2, the awarding of sponsorship for the Upper Hunter Veterans Golf Association Veteran Weeks Golf Day for 2026. And the recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee approves cash sponsorship of $300 to the Upper Hunter Veterans Golf Association for the staging of the 2026 Veterans Week of Golf from the 9th to the 13th of March 2026. Do I have a proposer? Councillor Drayton. Second to Councillor Morris. Any discussion? Therefore, Councillor
just a comment. I did attend last year. She attended the dinner, not the veterans golf. Just yet, it attracts an incredible amount of people to town. Incredible amount of people. I know last year the community missed out a lot because we had nowhere to house them. So a lot of them, certainly a lot of them, fun, coming caravans or motorhomes, and they travel a veteran circuit. That's pretty much what they do. So it would be good if council could make some contact, or council staff could make some contact and possibly assist or give some direction to the committee in regards to where people could stay. So direct them to where people could stay. And I don't just mean Muswellbrook on Denman and anywhere else within the Shire. We can direct people to stay in vans because, as I say, it draws a considerable amount of people, and they're here for a whole week.
How could we possibly do that?
I think if staff contacted the goal, I mean, we need to make people aware that there is. Last year, I know they weren't aware that there was camping because they hadn't been previously, but camping, for instance, at the showground and the amount of camping that was there. So people planned to come travel in and out of the place. Some of them stayed at Maitland last year and as far away as Newcastle, purely because they weren't aware that we had the facilities now. So probably just need to make contact with the Veterans Golf, with the applicant of the grant, just to let them know and do what we can to try and let them know that how much what accommodation we do have.
I don't think that can be an issue because I note on the application that the president and the treasurer are one and the same person.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'll put the motion. All those in favour of the motion? Fair and unanimous of those committee members present. 6.3, the awarding of scholarship for the Wyvong Public Hall Wyvong Mouse Races. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee approves cash sponsorship of $6,800 to the Wyvong Public Hall Committee towards the staging of the Wyvong Mouse Races on Saturday, the 28th of March, 2026. Do I have a proposer?
Yeah.
Councillor Drayton, do I have a seconder? Councillor Maharj. All right, any discussion? No discussion. I'll put the motion. All those in favour of the recommendation as read. They're passed unanimously by committee members present. 6.4. A linked item, awarding of a community grant or contribution Wyvong Public Hall Mouse Race infrastructure. I thought you just had to supply a hole. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee approves a community grant, cash, of $2,350 to Wyvong Public Hall Incorporated for the costs of infrastructure associated with staging the 2026 Wyvong Mouse Races. Do I have a proposer? Councillor Barry. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Morris. Discussion. I would just like to make a point with regards to the need for this particular thing with infrastructure. Since the fire in the hall, we don't have much in the way of infrastructure out there anymore, so hence the separate awarding of money so that the actual event could be held. I therefore put the motion. All those in favour? There are unanimous committee members present. 6.5, the awarding of a community grant for the Martindale P&C Association Reflection Feature Area. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee approves a community grant, cash, equivalent to $5,200 for the Martindale P&C Association for costs associated with constructing of a reflection feature area at Martindale Public School. I propose Barry, have a seconder. Councillor Drayton. Discussion. I'd just like to make a comment that it does look very reflective that the area is depicted, and it's particularly a good use with regards to the bricks from them with the people's names on it from the past students, and I guess it carries on the history of the area of Martindale, this unique little area. No further discussion. I put the motion. All those in favour, raise your hand. Let's go. Declare passed by committee members present. 6.6. Councillor Grant update. The recommendation is the Finance and Governance Committee notes that the information contained in the report endorses the council staff to review and apply for funding opportunities identified. Do I have a mover and a seconder? Councillor Drayton, Councillor Morris. Would the council staff like to comment on in regards to this?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Skanes, would you like to comment?
Thank you, General Manager. Councillors, I'd just like to say that this year it seems like we've made some more grant funding opportunities available, and there's some quite large funding, including a project called Safer Her Way, which is around putting in measures, including CCTV and lighting and other things to make it safer in public spaces. The infrastructure has to be within 800 metres of a transport interchange, so within 800 metres of the railway station. Paul asked me if the Cemetery bus stop would be considered a railway interchange, and I said probably not. That's not big enough. That was a joke, by the way.
Yes, I did get it. I said,
but the funding adds up to $1 million. So That's quite significant. We've also got interest from around 7 or 8 sporting clubs for the game of the change, which is around addressing family, domestic, and sexual violence through sport, and that's funding of available, I think, about 250,000. So again, that's quite a large grant. So I'm happy to take any questions.
Anyone?
No, just a comment here. Thanks, Ivan. I mean, the grants you'll see are targeted directly at improving the community. Every single grant there is targeted at improving the community facility. So there's nothing there, nothing in there that the entire community can't benefit from. So congratulate certainly the Ivan and the team on targeting those grants.
Thank you.
Thank you all. We have a mover and a seconder, or I put the motion. All those in favour? They're passed unanimously by committee members. We move on to 6.7, which is the monthly financial report for January 2026. The recommendation is that the Finance and Governance Committee notes the financial reports for the month ending the 31st of January 2026. Do I have a mover and a seconder? Councillor Morris, Councillor Maharjan. Discussion.
I'm sorry, yes. There was
I
one.
was waiting. I knew it.
Beg your pardon. So I had that one. That's exactly right. I was under the, I think, I'm quickly looking, I believe it was under general fund. There was depreciation of nearly $4 million. Is that we sold an asset, or it was reduced by $4 million? Page, I beg your pardon, 63.
Yes, thank you for the question. It's related to the roads depreciation, which has been brought through. So yeah, that needs to be updated for.
Sorry, I beg your pardon, I missed that.
Is that related to the roads depreciation? There would be that change to the timing when that is brought, which will be it is next month.
Thank you.
Yes. Anything else, Councillor Morris?
No, thank you.
I'll just reflect on ancient history from about 15 years ago when we never used to depreciate our roads. We had to depreciate them all in one 12-month period. You should have seen our budget that year, people.
Yeah.
Okay. I put the motion for the monthly financial report. All those in favour, raise your hand. Clear, unanimous by those committee members present. We have no closed council items. The date of the next meeting is set down for the 10th of March 2026. I therefore declare this meeting closed at 4:45.